What's up, YouTube? It's Needler here. Got a comic book pickup for you guys. Did a little yard sailing, garage sailing, and flea markets. And I've pretty much left comics for a while, but one of my most popular videos was a TMNT, Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles Color Classics #1 review. And it actually got the most views I have out of any of my videos, even my gaming content. So I figured I'd get back into comics, and at one point I did have a big Walking Dead collection after a couple years of collecting from about the first, started collecting in like 2010 Walking Dead of season 1. And I did trade most of it off. I only have one issue now, like 146, a really modern issue. And I don't really regret it. I traded off mainly issues from early 90s to 120-ish, 130-ish. But don't regret it. I got some really good games out of it, retro Sega Genesis games that I've been after and I'm way more a fan of and way more appreciative of. But with all my luck with comics, and being as it's pretty much my second favorite hobby, I figured I'd dab back into them, especially after this haul and pickup that you guys are about to see. Now, my dad went out garage sailing on the weekends and pays attention to certain stuff for me, and he spotted a box of comics for $3. It was about a long box full of comics in a regular box. I'll try to upload a pic. And it was mainly 90s junk. Anyone would just look at some of the stuff and see 90s mass-produced stuff. And for the most part it was, but we ended up having in it a couple key things that my dad was able to make some money after the $3 for a whole box. We had issues 1 through 4 of the miniseries of The Weird. And I'll probably give these a read. Haven't read them yet. Most of the comics we got weren't bagged and board. And there was a lot more inside the box that my dad's mainly getting to sell. There was like first issue of Spawn. What else? Not much. Death of Superman stuff. A couple of the different covers of Death of the Superman. So that's how you can kind of tell that it wasn't cherry picked. And then what was also in that, and I had been looking for this book for a while, and in looking through so many comics, it's kind of weird to come across this one, but I got a New Mutants 98. Now the cover is perfectly detached, but other than that, it is in good condition. Well, I mean, good condition being as a comic can be with the cover detached. But it would still grade fairly low. But it's just nice to have it, and especially for the price I paid, because it's basically free. Didn't pay anything. My dad will recoup what was spent on the box through just some of the leftover comics that I didn't want, so I get to add it to my collection. And this book, when we found it, I'll try to upload a picture of the box, even though I don't have video going through it. I had to take a picture of it. And this wasn't even bagged and board, it was loose. That's why the cover was off. Some of them were bent up, squished in the box, the comics, and a lot of them were okay condition, but of all the ones to be completely with the cover off, it has to be like the best one in there. But oh well. Still free and decent condition, other than the staples right through the cover being off. And since that, it inspired me to go out to comic book shops, flea markets, and whatnot and start looking for comic books. So I came across two Amazing Spider-Man books at my local comic shop. And I brought them both. It's the first appearance of Man-Wolf, number 124. He was asking $25 for that. And then he had a first printing of $265. And that one's like near mint, really near mint. First Silver Sable. And I know they've already reprinted this because another comic store I went to has the second printing of this for like double the money than this comic book store. It's just weird how certain places vary in prices. But the even cooler thing is, I got both these books for $26 and had my dad help me out and list the Amazing Spider-Man First Appearance of Man-Wolf on eBay and was able to get $45 with shipping, which is not bad. I mean, after the fees and everything, and the $5 or so I'll give my dad for helping out, I basically recouped my money because it actually costed $22 plus $4. Got both for $26. So, and this has already been sold. Someone on eBay bought it, and I'm kind of glad they did because I don't want to keep all the books I find. I spent a lot on that, thinking that either if I get stuck with it, cool, I'll keep it. If I can flip it, I'll take the extra couple of bucks to re-put into the hobby. And that's exactly what I'm going to do, is try to buy another couple of books to do the same thing. You know, I'll take another $10 or so in the profits and try to add a book or two to my collection and have a couple books to hopefully flip. And then for $1, which is the cover price, I found at a flea market the second appearance of Deadpool, like near mint. And I figured I'd grab it for $1 because I had seen a couple issues of this at a comic book store where I got these cheaper books, the one that sold on the eBay. They wanted like $6 for this. So when I seen it for $1, I figured it was pretty hot with Deadpool and whatnot. But anyway, that's my comic book haul. Hopefully I'll have some more keys to show you. I'm not really collecting anything monthly right now as far as pulls, but I am looking to start flipping some keys and adding certain hot books to my collection. Thanks to a couple of you that I'm watching your videos.